So there's this random thing that's going around Facebook. It's like take the quiz and find out which founding father that you're closer to being like. I got John Adams. A couple people got Washington and stuff like that, and uh, somebody was like, "Oh, I got Jefferson," but I was like, "You got Jefferson?" Like, there was a rare on that list of people that got Jefferson. And she's like, "But I always felt like I was more akin to Paul Revere." Really? I was like, "Yeah, we all know the British are coming, but do you know who he was calling to?" The Minutemen. Most people don't know that. The Minutemen were the militant wing of the Patriot Party. Or of the Patriots. Damn, fucking Raiders. Because they named a female character Frances, and I'm just like, let's make this let's make this a little bit more accurate. Oh yeah, like if you accidentally try and put two family members in the same room, they'll be like, "Yeah, it's nice hanging out with the family." I'm like, "Oh, okay." At least the game doesn't. Uh, but now I owe my father like $400 on his credit card. I am. My card was locked for a few days. Remember when I was telling you about that? And then so I was at the store. I was at the store. I was at the vet, and they're like, "It's this much," and I knew my card only had like 380 on it. So like, I just decided to swipe Pop's card, and I'm just gonna pull out the cash out of my account and just dump it into his account, and he could pay off his credit card. Because I have several different sources for my money as compared to his one source. So I figured just put it on here, and then like in a day or two, I'm just gonna pay it off so he doesn't get any interest charges or anything. And I was looking at it, I was like, man, maybe I need to get a credit card for emergencies. He's like, they're handy. Case in point. Bet bill. Car's busted. Yeah. Yo, so like, you want to hear the buzz around like the internet right now? It's one of like the things that people are finding out. So apparently in the game The Last of Us Part 2, at the end, like your brother or somebody like that is like running from you, and you're trying to like catch up to him, and he's like slamming doors in your face, and like right at the end, supposedly he like slams a door in your face and starts sniping from a distance. And they're like, but supposedly somebody found out, or like so-and-so gamer found out that if you run really fast, you can get behind the door and kill him. And I'm like, why is this super news? Like, no asshole has tried this yet? I was like, this is like some shit that we used to do just for figuring out for fun back in the day. Does anybody remember the fucking Khajiit's fucking inventory fucking chest over in fucking Dawnstar? You want this? Well, I accidentally, for the first time, had my mic on since I started streaming with that. Oops. Remember I was freaking out and telling you that, like, my buddy, like, went off the grid? Yeah. So when he gets back into town, I'm like, hey man, you gonna come over and hang out? Yeah, I got you. And he didn't show up for like 3 days, so I'm like getting irritated because he's not showing up. And But I'm still keeping my cool. I'm like, man, what I normally do is I'll bitch and fucking whine because I don't care if it pisses somebody off. But like, I kept my cool. But I did keep sort of bugging him a little bit. Like, hey man, where you at? And finally he's like, yo, Grandma just died. I had to go show face. I got you. And I'm just like, and he didn't message me for like 2 fucking days after that. And I'm like, man. I was like, for one though, like how could I have known? For 2, I do kind of feel bad. And he shows up, and when I go out there to say what's up to him, I hand him a fucking Samuel Adams. He's like, man. He's like, nobody, like, all the other people that he deals with don't treat him like a friend. They just treat him like a... Huh? Oh, he's talking to Pops. They don't treat him like a friend. They treat him like, you know, a business partner or whatever. I was like, well, you were my friend first, man. And he was like really surprised. I was worried when he like disappeared. I was like, yeah, man, I didn't fucking care about that shit. Like, I was like, you and I were coworkers and friends like for at least 4 months prior to you and I started hanging out. I'm only paraphrasing a lot of shit just because I'm on stream. You know how many times I've seen some like big streamer and you know like da 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 da, and then like, oh, he did this back 3 or 4 years ago when he first started out. I was like, come on, real? You're going after him? Oh, no way. I just got a vault dweller show up by the name of Samuel Adams. I immediately just want to put him into the overseer's office. Oh man, is there a brewery around here or something? That's fucking crazy that I was just like, yeah, I gave my friend to Sam Adams, and then I have a vault dweller show up by the name of Samuel Adams. Stop spying on me, games. Oh, let me make sure my guy that's out in the wasteland ain't dead. Nice, fucking hard charging, dude. Damn, that's a long list of shit. He's been out for 15 hours, though. I just like he was part of the first wave, and I named him after my grandfather because he had the most luck. So I was like, okay, so he's going out to go looking for loot. I was like, he's the Master Chief. So people forget that. Very few people remember that Spartans all have like certain traits. The Master Chief was like the only one that Cortana found with luck. These motherfuckers gotta have it if he falls from orbit. Also, it does show that the Spartan armor suits are fucking tough. Oh, do they? Okay. I don't know anything about the suit. I just know that, like, they don't really move the suit. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, damn. No wonder he goes into stasis when he's by himself. Yeah. Oh, Ulysses grew up. Oh, no. Well, because, like, they named him, like, Jim Smith or whatever, and I was like, well, for one, he's the great-grandson of Jim, and I was like, and they don't have, I was trying to think of, because they have, like, Roberts and Patricks and Jims and fucking Johns, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a Ulysses or an Odysseus or, anything like that. It's easier to say Ulysses in the English language than Odysseus as like a valid fucking name. I was working at Walmart, and there was this black kid that I met, and he hated his name, and he found out his name was Ulysses, and I was like, bro, your name is cool as fuck. I was like, look at all the people in history that owned your name. And I explained to him that, you know, it's a derivative of Odysseus, and Odysseus means to endure or to suffer. And he's like, oh, man. I was like, no, it's actually a good thing. I don't know if it's true or not, and he might have his headset on, but I think that I heard Shane joking with Randy earlier about getting Cold War. And I was like, I don't even remember if it was a dream or not. Yeah. I really don't remember if it was a dream or not, but I remember shouting gay. How can you tell if somebody's a 90s or an 80s kid? Find something I don't like and see what they call it. Or find something inconvenient and see what they call it. So I have Ulysses and Samuel Adams working out in the gym. Yeah, if it would have been appropriate, I would have hugged that bet. Think about digging some sand. There's only 3 groups of people that I truly don't know who's worse. I mean, I do know which one. I don't know. There's the Mexican cartels, the Yakuza, and then the Gamora. Like, do you think they're worse than the Gamora? I've heard the Gamora are really bad. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Usually you have to do something. Yeah, because that's bullshit they have to deal with. But then again, if you cross them, they're gonna make you dig your own grave. Yeah. I don't think I've ever ran in any of the 3. Yeah. But like for instance, right now, if I wanted to, I'd probably talk shit about any world leader, and I wouldn't give a fuck. I would not just like start spouting off a bunch of bullshit about any of those groups. Like if I had a personal issue with like somebody or the group. I mean, none of they're bad, they're scary, but like I'm not gonna sit there and start spouting off just talking shit. Because that's how any 3 groups. And the only reason why I know about the Gamora is from watching Archer, when they're like, yeah, but the people you killed were Gamora, and they're like, what are they, like the Mafia? And he's like, yeah, but that is like, and then she was like, yeah, but like the Boy Scouts to SEAL Team 6, and you're just like, oh. Oh yeah, the space race is back on. And I'm actually kind of glad we're privatizing it, because with China being up there, like, they're not playing by the neutrality rules in space. I kind of thought we were doing it until about like 5 minutes ago. Did you hear what I was talking about? Oh. I heard you talking about Elon Musk going up into space, right? And I was saying, yeah, I'm glad that us Americans are trying to privatize it, because that means more money is going to go up there. Especially with America competing with China, and like they're not abiding by the neutrality rules in space. Like, there's going to be a war on the moon. Keep going, sorry. Yeah, there might be a war on the moon. I wonder how that would work. I didn't know I thought the moon was just fucking rock. I didn't know there was any precious minerals on the moon. And I feel like I'm super ignorant there on that point. Like the amount of shit that I know factually about space, not like super smart, just like bullet points. I figure I should have known that. That's something Joe Rogan taught me. There's a difference between somebody that can catalog facts in their mind and somebody who's genuinely intelligent and really fucking smart. Oh man, can you imagine how warfare is going to get if there's neutral territories? Like we're not fighting on Earth anymore. Yeah, because then we'll start hitting each other with nukes and shit. Like we'll actually know people that have actually like seen a nuke used in a combative way. Want to mine the moon? Here's a detail. Oh, fuck. Yeah, like I said, I feel retarded with all of like the facts that I've cataloged in my brain. I don't know why I've never that point never registered to me that the moon was full of precious minerals. I know space is. Yeah, I was watching CNN the other day with and they had Neil on there, and like I don't care what channel Neil deGrasse Tyson's on, I'm gonna watch him, and he was doing his thing and he was talking about, of course, space is full of like. He's like, all the time, asteroids are just whizzing past us, and like some of them have more water, in them than all of in North America. Some of them have rare earth minerals that aren't rare, just flying out there in space. Like, you want to talk about a boom to the human civilization? start turning things that are super expensive into making it really cheap. And kids are no longer having to, like, mine them in random countries. Like mica, dude? Oh my god. That's makeup, dude. Mica mostly goes in makeup. These kids are essentially making mines in underneath the desert. They mine with baskets. They dig the ground with baskets. And they chisel little tunnels. Yeah. And then there are countries to where, like, their society is based around garbage. Like, they wake up and they start digging through trash every day. Look for valuables. So, actually, a lot of island countries, believe it or not. Like, there are certain Indonesian islands. I think there's certain islands around, like, Guam or something like that. I could be lying. It's been a long time since I saw that documentary. But I know they were, like, wagging their finger at Australia because Australia was their main culprit. Because Australia were like, yeah, we're good. We're doing very well with our no trash. Just putting it on barges and shipping it to other countries. But the thing is that, so their countries would, it was legal for them. They would be paid to take these people's trash. But the problem was that it was getting overwhelming, you know, because they were taking the world's or other countries' trash. So they said, no, we're not going to take any more trash. We don't want your money. Like, we're filling up our land and we need time. Well, of course, what happens when you make something illegal? Criminals happen. And so you just have these places that, you know, they just dump trash. They'll sneak boats in and dump trash, and they get really militant if you're reporting them, or if you're trying to investigate them, because these countries don't have large forces to protect itself like we do. You know, we have the cops, and if the cops don't work, we just escalate up till National Guard. And every American knows that if we ever push back against the government, at the end of the day, National Guard's probably going to be what we're going to be going up against. Because states can activate National Guard. Federal government, it'd be hard. They'd be arguing about it way too long. It'd be doing what it's supposed to be doing. You fucking deadlock it. I'm so happy they instituted a checks and balances system. Because, yeah, we don't get shit done, but yeah, they don't get shit done neither. I don't know if I should bring him back. I mean, he's got a bunch of shit, but like, he's still got 12 stim packs and 8 radaways on him. 1, 2, 3, 6. 22 things in his inventory. You know, guns, blueprint, desk fans, etc. And he's also got a kitty cat and a flamethrower. It's like my most powerful gun. I normally keep that on the front door, but now since like I've gotten a decent amount of people, and I'm no longer doing that linear bullshit to where whenever like raiders show up, they can just hit the elevator and go to wherever room they want to go fuck with, and you're like, shit, and you're like, then shit catches on fire, and you're playing damage control. No. The first couple floors, yeah, it's kind of easily accessible, but after that, you're snaking your ass down. Like, you gotta go through a gauntlet, motherfuckers. I mean, it's kind of hard to get back up, but for, like, casualty control, but as long as, like, you have diligent people, it's pretty good. Only rooms that cause me issues are, like, the training rooms, because I don't always have people in them. You work tomorrow? That sucks. Never mind. Yeah, I had a really long, all of us had a long day yesterday. I'm gonna be steam cleaning some shit today. I'm gonna have to clean out that damn steam cleaner. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to clean it. Like, I almost wish that I could tear some shit up and redesign this thing. It's, like, really hard to do that. Yeah, I think the only way to do that is if I make the vault, like, large enough, and, like, build a couple extra, like, plants or whatever, and then just tear up the top floors. Redesign them once I get low enough. You still playing Underminer? What are you playing? Oh, okay. I don't know how to die. They cut off their own pinkies. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I unlocked a mystery. You can't fix them? Okay. Will we automatically, like, ding, like, people that, like, leveled up in, stat rooms? Okay. I do. I do. Yeah, so try not to use Mr. Handy to fight shit. Yeah, my second diner is actually a little diner all the way on the end of the second floor. Because I had a really big diner down this way. But, no, I had to add a little tiny diner. Because, yeah, I'll do that shit. I'll add little satellite rooms. Because it's actually like that in the military, dude. You'll find yourself in a room that's got like 4 tables, and it's like somebody's like bedroom or some shit, you know? Like, oh fuck, there's racks in here. It's a bed. There you go. There you go, sweetie. My darling. Hope you're feeling good about now. What? I almost got off a few minutes ago and went and played something else. So I was like, boop, 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 boop. Found a super duper mart. And I'm like, yes. Dude, this is a first. I ran into somebody and told him to come to my vault. Have you ever tried scotch? I've never had real good scotch, so, or real scotch, so I don't know what it is. Does it taste like whiskey? Does it taste like smooth whiskey? Huh? Okay. Reading this stuff makes you want to go play Fallout sometimes. Fallout 3 was an amazing game. I can't believe I just teetered off of that. Like, I played that one day and then I stopped playing it. Do you think I'm doing a disservice to that and I should try again? Okay. Okay. I'll push through and try again. Maybe that'd be a good stream. Jeez, loopy. Yeah, the vet seemed pretty surprised that I had some kind of an idea of how to clean out an affected wound. And I was like, it's all my girlfriend. I would have just poured peroxide on the damn thing if it went for her. Because I would have been too afraid to massage an infected wound, you know? Yeah, I know. But, I also know that, you know, on human beings, pus is usually not a bad thing. It's your body doing its job. That's why I try not to disagree or debate with her when she talks to me about medical stuff. That'd be like her arguing with me about electrician shit. I got some damage in my nose. I don't know how I got it. That'd be the weather. Because, like, for days my nose was dry and cracky and just, like, irritated, as if, like, I had just done a crap ton of, you know, drugs. And, like, I don't do that. So, like, something's wrong. And, like, I kept trying to blow my nose and, like, wipe it out and all kinds of stuff. And it just irritating. Dude. Oh, there you are. I need to get like a saline flush. The cat that we got fixed and, you know, stuff like that, she's getting fat. She's thick. Oh, they're cleaning each other. Oh, dang. Looks like my two doctors don't like each other. Sure, I know what an obscure term in your video game is. A knife. It's funny, I got nothing but skirts working in my my studio. They're all wearing lingerie to increase their charm, or nightwear. I mean, essentially, I'd imagine guys would tune into a radio station that has 4 women wearing lingerie and not preaching at them, and then just playing music and saying, "Come to the place where we're at." Yeah. I'm glad I finally started getting the classrooms and stuff like that. Yes. Hmm. Who knew you could play a mobile game on your Xbox for 83 minutes? Yeah. Ooh. I still have 2 other vaults that I just haven't gone back to. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to see if I can use my vault on my phone. It's only between PC and your phone. Because that could be awesome if I could go back and forth between my Xbox and my phone. I'm back getting a piece of cake right now. Just barehanding it. My fingers are covered in fucking America. Stock would laugh his ass off. Because, like, compared to military standards, I was always the fat guy. I mean, there were, like, way fatter people, but, like, you know, when you're hanging out with, like, the normal people, you're the fat guy. And, like, there are some people, you're like, how the fuck are you in the military? Like, why haven't they kicked you out yet? Like, they'd kick me out if I gained, like, 3 more pounds. Why are you still in them? But yeah, the joke was from stock, this is with cake. Like, I'd talk shit, and he'd be like, man, all I heard was cake. I'm like, man, fuck you.
Or, I'd be like, hey man, da 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 da, your googly fucking eye. You're like, man, I thought I heard you say something about eating cake. One day before the three of us die, I have to get the three of us together for a beer. I'd actually like to get you, me, Stocked, and my boy Mike together for a beer. That'd be a hell of a fucking. I'd get that shit portrait. Oh yeah, I'd send it in and get it portrait. It's called paintforlife.com, where you can like send in pictures and then they'll have actual artists paint the portrait out. And if you don't like it, you don't have to pay. So they make sure that you're happy with your finished product. You know about that, right? Man, I ought to be reaching out to them for a sponsor with my 0 viewers. Have you seen? Yeah, you've watched Fifth Element. Who the fuck am I talking to? If you've never seen it, then you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you hadn't seen it, then I'd be a crazy fool to believe that. I know you'd seen it. Anyways, the boy came in the other day and he said, "What's a good movie to watch?" And I was like, "What the hell?" His mom looks at him and said, "Yep. Don't be on shit." Now I mean in order. love eating the reproductive organs of plants.
No.
I do like broccoli and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't even have. Yeah, you don't have to cook it. I think it's good raw. Give me a little Italian dressing and ranch. Yeah. One got in. Lime seed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this off and get in some Battlefield.